How significant could that be, Sam, that gap finally is then all of a sudden closed up with Ipswich going on the TV against Sunderland?
Yeah, I think it's another pivotal weekend.
Sam, who have we picked for this week's mouth-watering matchup?
We're going St Mary's, Southampton against Sheffield Wednesday.
So I hate to say this as an Ipswich fan. Is this where, what's that John Lennon song where it goes, the dream is over? Is potentially we could get Southampton go past Ipswich either temporarily or permanently if the results go, if they win and Ipswich lose. But Saints play 3 o'clock, Ipswich play at 5:30. So any kind of win for Southampton does make the overtake. And for the first time, they'll be touching second place. How significant could that be, Sam, that gap finally is then all of a sudden closed up with Ipswich going on the TV against Sunderland?
Yeah, I think it's another pivotal weekend. I think Ipswich came through at AFC Wimbledon pretty comfortably in the end. A few scares along the way, but to get through without any injuries, the opportunity to keep Chaplin for one, Luongo wrapped up nice and warm. I think Wes Burns got 5 minutes or so, if memory serves me right, but it was a pretty good weekend for them. The striker issue is a problem, no doubt. I thought Broadhead was the best player on the pitch for Ipswich on the day at the weekend, so possibly he could be blooded down the middle. But I think there are problems at Ipswich that aren't aware, that I'm not acutely aware of at Southampton. Sorry, so they come into this game again at the weekend. You know, all the players pretty much available, with players improving. I think that's the important point. Whereas some of the Ipswich levels are maybe just plateauing, or maybe some players are just slightly out of form. The Southampton guys, defensively, Bednarak and Harwood Bellis are getting better and better and better. I think they've pretty much played every game of this run, maybe one of the defeats, and then the subsequent run, they've been in tandem at centre half. So, yeah, they got loads of players in form, scoring freely, 7 straight home wins, thumped Walsall in the cup, and up against a Sheffield Wednesday side who, you know, won 6 in 10, 3 straight wins under Danny Rowe. I don't think there's many managers that have had this kind of impact at any club in the country this season. He's getting so many plaudits for the way that they're playing. And undoubtedly, in my mind, soon they're going to be probably above Huddersfield, or certainly level with Huddersfield. It's a matter of time, in my opinion, because there's a huge contrast in the way the two teams are performing at the moment.
Sheffield Wednesday surely aren't going to go to Southampton and win, though, are they? Is this just a case of can they leave with anything, given we know the hierarchy and the financial disparity and the quality disparity? They were 2 divisions apart last season, for goodness sakes. Surely if you're a Wednesday fan, insert Ipswich fan, Leeds fan as well, you're just hoping Wednesday can leave with a point, aren't you?
Yeah, I think their intensity could hurt Southampton. Their youthfulness is injected real pace. Obviously, the starting striker at times has been Kadamatri. So yeah, I think the kind of tactical battle will be really interesting. I think there's flexibility in the way that Danny Rowe sets his team up, the way they go and try and press teams. I think he'll have a go in this game. I think we've seen enough from him to say that he's not going to close down many matches. I think he'll go and have a go at St Mary's, which should make it a good spectacle as well.
I just got that feeling, Sam, of on the Formula One where they plan the overtake, don't they? They know the exact corner and the slipstream and where they need to be positioned because they know their car's going faster than the other. Do you feel that about Southampton and Ipswich at the moment?
What is it? Is it 1 win in 5, Ipswich, or no wins in 5?
I think, well, it depends if you're just doing EFL games. It's no wins in 5 if it's just EFL games. But obviously played Leicester and Leeds in that time. But as you said, it does feel the trend is steeper upwards, certainly for Southampton and Ipswich at the moment, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does do, but this is I saw the fringe players, come away with a good victory at the weekend. I think the games have been pretty tricky. We've got a derby in there. There was the 2-2 with Leicester, and this hasn't been an easy run for Ipswich. We always envisaged it being a tough period for them, so they've got through it. Still in the automatic positions, albeit below them. Leeds have had some impressive victories, and Southampton has shown incredible consistency. So, again, it's going to be determined by a lot of it will be determined by what Ipswich can do in the transfer market, I would presume.